Yeah. All right, mute y'all mics.
Nigga, it's Floyd Mayweather. He's not gonna fucking knock you out. Oh, I have a boyfriend.
I just won't go to another million.
Even billionaires out here getting curved, man. So Floyd was out here trying to shoot his shot at Samaya, you know, the baddie from College Streamer University, but it didn't go as planned. So look, Samaya, if y'all don't know, she's some fine shit that be popping up on hella streams like FaZe, DDG, etc. But so she was at a restaurant, and guess who was there? Money Mayweather. So as she leaving, Floyd must have spotted her. She waved at him or something, and then he sent his security guard to go get her number on the way out. And she was like, I got a boyfriend, but that's where things got interesting.
Thank you. Oh, what is Floyd? Huh? It is Floyd Mayweather. Where's Floyd? Huh? I thought they were tripping. They said, is that Floyd Mayweather in the back?
Oh my god.
Huh? That's somebody you should ask to be in your stream. Not gonna lie.
Oh, I low-key want to, but like it's a hell of people. I'm scared.
I think he be doing shit like that though.
Yeah, no, I'm too shy.
Nigga, it's Floyd Mayweather. He's not gonna fucking knock you out. Huh? Oh, I have a boyfriend.
So what?
So what? Oh,
No, it's okay. I'm not interested.
Your friend. Being a friend.
shit. Okay.
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
My name is Maya, but I have a boyfriend.
Say your name again?
Maya. Yeah. Thank you. Oh man. I hope that doesn't get clipped. That's gonna.
People saying her boyfriend's No Cap, the rapper. Here's the pic of them that being like floating around TikTok and shit. But the way she said it, that long pause, like that gave it away. Like she wasn't really sitting there in her head weighing it out. Do I miss out on a billionaire or stay loyal to this D-list rapper now? Like No Cap used to be popping, but I don't know. But because if she really didn't care, she would have just said, no, I'm cool, I got a man, and kept it pushing. Instead, she paused, long stood there, and low-key looked like she was like thinking about it too hard. I don't know. For me, she was thinking about it a little too hard. Now, some people in the comments saying her friend actually grabbed a number on the side for her. That's why she moved like the camera. Even after she said, oh, I got a man, Floyd bodyguard still asked for her name like he got the number or something. Like, I don't know. So I'm not gonna lie. I think Floyd still could tap in probably on Instagram or something. She for sure on go. You know what I mean? She for sure.
All right, so we're gonna leave it at that. So basically, for the people out there in YouTube land, if you haven't heard about it or seen it, it's a viral conversation going on about Floyd Mayweather. Saw at a restaurant, he tried to holler at her. She's a popular streamer and she's dating a rapper named No Cap. I haven't did any research on him. I probably will sometime tomorrow, whatever. I probably won't. But anyway, so now in this particular subject, man, I think this is definitely based off the video, the footage that you've seen. This is definitely one of them conversations where it makes sense to add variables in it, right? Because it's just so wide open. It's right there in your face. Like, did he get the number? Did he not? Should she have did it like that? Should she have not? What is y'all's definition of how you would expect your wife or your girlfriend to dish your niggas? So with that being said, I'm going to put this in the order. I want to call out the order, y'all. So I want the lovely Miss Coach to go first, and then I got to have Rich go second. So, Rich. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Let her cook.
I'll be gentle.
Oh, I know what you're doing. Oh, Lord, right.
I want you to go second, all right? All right, so Lord. Coach Pink.
I'll be gentle.
Woman's perspective. What's your thoughts on it?
This is what exactly I've been talking about. That side jibber jabber. Because if she really have a man and she's with this dude. I don't care who else is out there and trying to talk to you. And then if you have a friend, a real friend, she's not gonna be like, oh, that's Floyd Mayweather. You need to talk to him. That should be canceled. Like, come on, girl, let's go and go about your business. A real friend would have directed you to keep moving, but you are going to do your little side diddle daddle because of who he has. We're looking at money. You're not looking at commitment. You're not looking at loyalty. You're looking at money and fame, because what you're trying to do is gain your followers. You're trying to get your streaming going. You're looking at the business platform. You're not looking at commitment, because if the shoe was on the other foot and she found out her dude was doing that, she would have so much things to say. Her friends would be like, girl, how could he do that to you? What kind of guy's that? Oh, he doing this, that, and the third. So start off there. That's not a real friend. Cancel her out. And then for that, all what was going on with the manager, whatever, the bodyguard, all that. Yes, she probably got the phone number, talking to him on social media, probably met up and did whatever. That wasn't cool, because I believe if you are with somebody and you really committed to them, you stay with them. You tell them you had a boyfriend, you go about your business. And she did not do that. I don't play about that.
All right, for sure. Now, Rich, we got 6 panels. So
hey man, I'm going. Hey, this ain't gonna be long. This ain't gonna be long at all.
Now, but cook.
I'm just saying, as women, see, I'm not a woman, but I the pause that y'all talking about, you know what that pause was? She thought about every night that nigga was somewhere saying he doing something or fucking on that other bitch that she know about. She was like, this would be some good get back. But she said, no, I'm not gonna do it. Cause see, that's what she was thinking. This could be my lick back. Because the shit happened. I'm just saying, I'm just putting another perspective. Now, secondly, the first thing I grip from this video is that them niggas creeps. That's a 19-year-old girl, man, and them niggas 40-something. I'm fucked up about that. Fuck anything else. Why are these grown men playing with these goddamn babies? You know what I'm saying? When a girl say, I got a boyfriend, you know that girl young. Because a woman ain't going to say that. She's going to say, nah, I got a husband. I'm good, young. You know, don't get on like that. She said, I got a boyfriend. What's up? That's why the nigga kept pushing. He knew she was young. What's a boyfriend to a man? I'm a man. Fuck a boyfriend. So that's what Floyd looking at. So I'm just tripping on that these old niggas are attracted to so many young girls. That's the problem I see. I thought it was wrong. I knew they used to pick him up from high school a little older, but goddamn, his baby girl Yaya is what, 5 years older than her? She 23 or something, and he trying 19. Hey man, we fucked up as a people. I'm just gonna say that. I'm sick. I'm disgusted to see a nigga with me. See, let me show you something. They tell you something. I said it and y'all laughed at me. I say it's hell to be filthy rich. Y'all never understood what that means. Y'all thought it was a bunch of money. These niggas nasty. R. Kelly, P. Diddy, now Floyd, Shannon Sharp. Look at them. They all fucking with the babies. The youngsters? Come on, man. See, you can't impress a woman with that. Only way you impress a woman if you're a fucking man. If a woman is looking for a man, that's how she impress. She see a man. I don't care if you dirty, or if you work. She said, that's a man. I see it. You see what I'm trying to say? But I'm just old school. Hey, I don't know what I'm talking about. You understand? But I'm just telling you, I ain't lying. I'm just telling you, I'm just saying. That's my perspective, because it's too many of them at the 19, 20-year-old thing. That ain't cool. And I'm just gonna say that like that. That's where it got me. But I digress. I'm done.
Good shit. All right, Ben, talk to us. What's your thoughts on that whole situation?
Hey man, Rich just expressed my sentiment. That was my exact point I was gonna hit on, and you froze by the way. But that's what I was gonna say, man. Floyd close to 50, if he ain't 50 already. I don't know how old he is, but man, with a man, all that money he got, his whole motive is to have fun with a 19-year-old. Another notch on his belt to say I took somebody's gal, whatever. So look, man, that's my take. Just like Rich said, that's all I got to say about it, man. I ain't really put nothing on a 19-year-old facing that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? She probably ain't thinking about marriage. She dating a billionaire approach. You know, I commend her for for what she did on camera. You know, as far as what we seen, that's pressure right there. Somebody a billionaire approach you like that out the blue. Come on, how you expect a 19-year-old to respond to something like that? You know what I'm saying? And then like Rich say, man, that Floyd Mayweather in his late 40s. She's 19, man. Still could be in high school. Let's be real. So hey, I agree with Rich.
All right, all right. So, Yogi, what's your thoughts?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Rich hit it on the head, bro. I ain't really got too much to say about it, man. He got a pocket for it. But see, man, that's the thing we're talking about with motherfuckers leading with their money. He think because he got a certain number in his bank account, he can do what he want to do and not get scrutinized for it. But that's that bullshit, because you got people like us that's gonna call you out on that bullshit. We not gonna look at it as, oh man, that nigga play, he got that little fine. You know what I'm saying? We ain't looking at it like that, nigga. You a creep. You a creep, bro. Straight up, man. I ain't got too much to say about that. Floyd out of line, man. But she held her own, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know she was 19 because I had other thoughts about it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? She probably just saying that because she was on the live. She want to make herself look good. But after finding out the age, all that shit go out the window. Floyd out of line, period. She shouldn't even have to been put in that situation, bro. That's it. That's all.
Yeah. All right, quality.
This situation is crazy. Once again, everything y'all said absolutely right as far as this girl. But I'm just gonna tell y'all the way I see it. And I'm that old man too, so I'm looking at it. But for those who even say 19, I'm looking at this girl and I see a child. It ain't even about what she looking like, what she dressed like. I see a child. So at that moment right there, I don't even know how to engage in any type of conversation that is going to equip to me trying to get with her or trying to sexually or trying to get a phone. I don't know what to tell this girl. This is a child. So for that right there, it blows my mind. And then it's what Rich said, man. He named off a couple of names where I say it all the time, like, man, I mean, where is y'all mind at? That this is what y'all target. Like, what's wrong with a grown woman? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And I've seen some attractive women, so we don't have to say that it's like they don't look the same, or it ain't got nothing to do with that. There are attractive grown women just like there are unattractive children, I guess, if you will. So I don't understand the understanding of why do they target this type of person, these young girls. That shit is
Either
crazy.
you know what I think? Either in their minds, they're not mature enough to have fruitful conversations with a woman close to their age, to have to answer questions, to have to look at life different, to kind of be accountable in more mature ways.
Yeah.
Or they have all that and don't and want the easy route just to please the lower nature. Period. Because I don't see no other. What kind of conversations can you have? We talked about this before on the show. What can they
That's what
talk
I was.
about? Where can they go? What can they really sit down and discuss day in and day out that's going to satisfy the both of them if it ain't centered around their lower nature? I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Hey,
So
hey, hey, Ben. Think about this. It ain't been 6 months since the Shannon Sharp and the 19-year-old. You don't get the message, Floyd.
you don't get the message.
You understand? You got us echoing, Rock.
Hold on. Is that better?
Let me see. Okay,
It's
yeah,
echo. It got an echo.
Yeah,
it got an
hold
echo.
on.
Hello.
Yeah, I
I don't
think
have
it's
an
better
echo.
now.
1 2
Yeah,
test 1
one,
2.
two. Yeah, Ben. I'm just saying. We say we want our people could do better and where their leaders was
We
this,
can't hear
but
you.
look at the. You can't hear me?
No, we can't hear Rock.
Oh, I was saying that. Think about it. These are millionaires. You wait to get $1 million. I'm talking about multi-millions to go give your money to a 19-year-old like Shannon. You see what I'm trying to say? I don't feel bad for them niggas, man, because you got to think about it. It ain't like you don't have example.
So
Going again.
Rock, everything
Hold on.
echoing, Rock.
Hold on.
I can hear you now, Rock. It's
Yeah,
still
but
that
I'm
echo,
echoing.
but you
Yeah,
echoing.
I think we good now. If can you hear us,
yeah.
Rock?
He can't talk. His deal.
We
His
can't. Yeah,
mute.
he can't talk.
Hey,
So
hey,
Yeah,
Rich.
might be
Hey,
something
Rich.
with his
yeah.
I shared some with
Cause
Rock after we had a conversation about what the age, just what
yeah,
what we consider legal and like when they really
yeah.
mature. I shared some with Rock a while ago, well, right after that show, and it was about just how legally 19 is you consider legal at 19. You consider an adult. But we talked about, how your brain is not developed yet and what that really means outside of just what the science says and what that really,
Yes,
really
yes.
means for a person, how they can't really think a certain way yet till they get to certain points, how they tend to make, irrational decisions. And this is real. It's a reality, even to the point to where in a lot of cultures, you, children tend to stay in the household longer up until the point of marriage, up until the point they're financially stable.
Disciple.
That's usually
Exactly.
so. Now in our
Exactly.
community, it's like 18, get out. That's kind of the message that we push.
Bye. Yeah.
18 time
Yeah.
to go.
You
You
gone.
legal, get out. So it's like deal
Yep.
with the world. You got to deal with you because I did it. I did it. You could do it. So it's like, but other cultures they understand that just because you are legal at a certain age number doesn't mean you are ready for the world unless, like I said, then they got married or they are financially stable. And usually it
But
takes two people in this world to be that. Usually. And it
yeah.
takes
And
time as you work in your job or your career to get to a point of being financially stable. That takes some years. It don't happen when you're 18, 19 years old, usually. So for Floyd being 40 some years old, it's like, come on, man. Like not
I
just him, but
I
the others that
told
we talked about before.
I just told you all of them messed up. Even though
Yeah.
we was like, well, on one part we was like, hey man, they could do it, come together, all that. I'm like, nah, it ain't gonna work because we are really, really messed up. And the people with the money are the worst. That's the crazy part about it.
Yes.
That's and it's
Yes.
and it's not and it's a never ending cycle. Because I just come to grips with I used to want to be like a freedom fighter, fight for the fight for the fight. And I realized that's a never ending fight. So if you choose
Can
to
y'all
do
hear me?
that, you're going to fight your whole life. Yeah, I can hear you now. You fight your whole life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying this, I think this battle here is going to go on till the end of time because I don't see no change in the future, no time soon. I don't. I'm just being honest. I'm talking about
And the
because the
crazy
culture, I
part,
mean, we not thinking. We get money and go crazy. See, everybody else put back, like you said, they don't get kicked out of the house. I worked for some Koreans when I was like 15, 14, 15 years old in a flea market selling clothes. And I was like, they kids was like 28, in the late 20s, early 20s. They didn't kick none of them out. He went bought a bigger house and he said, my daughters will leave when they get married. My boys once they get financially stable, and they was working in his stores. So when the oldest brother got a store, he moved out and got his family. The next bro, that's how they did it. They didn't kick him out. Shit, you turn 18 in a black household, either you going to the army, you going to college, or you finna get out of here and get you a job.
and
I'm
all due
like,
respect,
wow.
I swear to God, Rich, I had this conversation with plenty of people, plenty, and especially our people. Rich not lying, y'all. At 18 years old, they consider children at that age grown, and most black families are pushing those children out the door. And I say this: this is what happens when you do that. I'm gonna make it quick, Coach Pink, because I know you ready. Most times when they do that, I say this is what you're dealing with. You let them out at that age right there, they're coming right back because they're not ready. They're not ready. And all of a sudden, all that pushing that you done, you ain't did nothing, brought more problems now. Because if they leave out that early, they might be coming with kids now.
Shit,
They might be
yeah,
coming with kids or some type of responsibility that now you
felony.
have to bulk because you decided to push them when they wasn't ready. Right
Out
now,
of wedlock.
both of my daughters are still here. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't care how old they are. They don't go
Yeah,
until they ready.
yeah,
They got good jobs, y'all. I mean, God damn it, these motherfuckers working. They got good jobs, so it ain't
yeah,
about they
yeah.
can't go.
It's about they chose to not go and get themselves all the way right. When they leave, you can trust me. I ain't worried about them coming back. I'm going to their house for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm going to their house. I can promise you that.
See. But yeah, man.
I applaud you for that, because being in the Black culture, you don't normally see that. And for me growing up, I'm not from America, so I wasn't raised that way. My family believed in everybody being together at home. And my mom wanted to keep me at home until I got married. Until I was on my feet. And even after getting married, she wanted us to stay together until we had children and then go off, because she believed, and how she was raised, that until you were fully equipped and you could have enough money to at least last you a couple years and then get on your feet so you wouldn't have to come back, then you were able to be an adult and take care of yourself. Because so many times, like you said, when the way society has made, especially our generation or our culture, that when you turn 18, you time to go. And that's a disservice to our kids because they are not ready. And like you say, like my mother-in-law, her next door neighbor, they're Hispanic, and every time they bring in family, they will have a back house. So the ones who were prepared would go to the back house, and the new ones would come in and go to the front house. And until they got themselves together, they would work together, and then they moved to the back house, and the new family would come in. And what I applaud my husband, he always said we should all have a big house together and everybody live together until everybody can get on their feet. It's better we come together than struggle apart. But so many people want to be individuals and do their thing on their own and struggle than to come together, because everybody want to do their own thing and handle their own thing. But when you're struggling, but then you want to call, oh, I need help to pay this bill, or I need help to pay that bill. But if we came together as one and put our money together and have a big house like they do, we wouldn't be struggling. But no one wants to see nobody want to see the bigger picture. Everybody want to have, this is mine, mine, mine. But Black people are their own worst enemy. So when you say that you have your daughters who are working, so when they're ready to go, you'll be able to come things, that's how it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
And you are breaking the cycle. And you're starting over a new generation. So I applaud you for that. So that they will do that for their children. Because that's how it's gonna make things better. You can break the generational curses and start something new. Because if we don't come together, we have too many broken homes as it is. We have too many kids trying to find somebody else to come help, or that's how people start breaking into things. People start stealing from things. People start looking at you, feeling how they're going to take from you because you just got your check. If we show them what family looks like, because we don't show what family looks like. We show what craziness look like. We show what stealing look like. We show what gangster look like. We show what anger looks like. If we show what family look like, what Big Mama them look like, what me mom them look like, if we show them,
ain't no more of them.
If we show them, if we brought that back and showed them what that really looks like, we could come back to what all our ancestors fought to get back, because that's what we lack from. We always talk about coming together and be one, but they don't really mean that. It's just an act, and that's the problem that we have now.
Gotcha. All right, so I'm gonna chime in on it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna break my perspective down. Okay, so even though it all pertains to the subject, is an extension of the subject, we're veering off, but that's still cool because it's important that all these things get said. But just like you said, Miss Pink, one of the problems as far as the systemic poisonous segment of Black society, one of the problems is exactly what you spewed. Whenever we talk about family structure, we always talk about mama and not pawpaw.
We need them.
That's part of the problem. It's never pawpaw. What happened to Papa? Why Papa don't get credit, right? Papa just then got drowned in black culture. Because the truth of the matter is, the way we move is as if the father never led the black household.
Tell it.
It's almost like hidden history.
Yes.
It's like the hidden temples. And until somebody dig it back up, it's mama.
Yeah.
Right? And so to go back to the conversation, you know, when I sat there and watched that video, the first thing I said to myself was, okay, she's definitely don't look nothing near old. He's single. Yeah, cool. She's single. She's an adult, right? She's a young adult, but she's an adult, right? All right, I'll give it. Okay, he don't know her age. She could be 18 to 25. When I saw it, that's what I saw. I saw someone who could easily be between 18 and 25. And if anybody disagrees with that, then I guess my lenses is different. I guess
That's
that
different.
would be between 18 and 25. Bro. You see what I'm saying? Right? I had a teacher that I swear for God, I had went places and they thought the motherfucker was my daughter, a little sister. And we were literally just 5 years apart, right? So let's just give and take there, right? Again, I'm going to bring up a statistic. In 48 of the 50 states, a woman only has to be 18 to shake her ass in a strip club. And facts prove that majority of the men that come in those strip clubs are of all ages, and they do not ask a woman for their ID. This is facts. Now, this is not telling you where my side is going at all. All I'm doing is stating known statistical facts. If anybody been to a strip club, let me know if y'all ever met a nigga that said, let me see your ID. Right? So
The strip job do that.
So with that being said, my child's grandmother, married her grandfather. When she died, she was like 98, maybe. I mean, no, not 98. She was like 92, something like that. You want to know how many years older her husband was? 17 years old. And when they got married, she wasn't even 18. The family was there. They supported it and everything. Right? And most of us are here because grandma was way younger than grandpa. This is a big truth. Not everybody. So where am I getting at with this? Like, damn, is Rock justifying this? Where's Rock going with this, right? See, to me, the sickness or the nastiness or the filth is not in him trying to holler at this woman that's of quote unquote legal age, despite, you know, scientific facts, you know, studies and statistics, factual saying that our brains are not fully developed yet. But hell, I know some 40-year-old motherfucking niggas and bitches who don't seem to be fucking developed yet. Right? Just to be balanced. You want to know what I find sick about this? And what the real problem is? When a nigga just want to fuck them. And they see him as just a piece of fucking meat. And just something to say, I conquered this young fine chick. Now, when you talk about marriage, commitment, taking care of her, being loyal to her, and shielding her and putting her under your covering from the covering that she had from hopefully her dad, I don't see it, that's it. I just don't. And it's okay if y'all want to be politically correct. I'm cool with it. But I'm just speaking the real from my perspective. You know, I once asked some guys one day, I said, would you rather your daughter date a nigga 2 years, 3 years older than her that's gonna leave her ass high and dry, fuck her over, treat her like shit? Or would you, if you had to choose, would you rather choose him or the dude that's older than her, much older than her, but he got his shit together? He done got all the bad bitches out of his system, and he ready to be that guy who's going to commit and be good and marry and have a family and live happily ever after. You got to ask yourself. I'm saying if those were your choices.
How about my daughter ain't shit? How about I don't want her to fuck up a good man? How about that part?
Let me finish. I'm going to let you know on my plane lane. I'm going to say this again. When it comes to this life, it's an African proverb. Love is family, family is business. The minute you stop treating your family like a business, thus the family fail, the business fail. Listen, bro, my daughter is not my wife. Your daughter gonna grow up to suck a dick, and your son gonna grow up to eat pussy. It ain't nothing you can do, dog. You can steer them in the right direction. You can guide them, give them the motivation. You can say, I don't like that. If they gonna do what they wanna do, it ain't a motherfucking thing none of you motherfuckers can do. If that girl wanna go out and fuck a nigga that much older than her, you can't stop her. Could nobody stop that young NBA player from fucking Griner? His mom and daddy couldn't do shit. And that's where I think we're losing it, right? What I'm saying is it don't matter what you accept or not. If my daughter come to me and I find out my daughter dating a nigga 20 years old or whatever, no, I'm not gonna like it. Because that's my
Rock,
daughter.
you don't think that's wrong?
Can I cook?
You don't?
But I let you cook.
Nigga, cook.
Okay, then shut the fuck up. I ain't cut you off. So my point is this.
No disrespect with the shut the fuck up. Ho. No disrespecting with shut the fuck up. We could be quiet and we could get along. I don't never tell no grown man shut up, and I don't call a grown man shut up. I don't.
What you mean? You told me to shut the fuck up plenty times.
When? I don't say that.
See what I'm saying? See how I get
I don't disrespect no man. I don't disrespect no man.
This is just our love for each other.
I'm just saying.
Don't worry
about it. See how I get
listen.
derailed? I didn't cut not one person off, man. Maybe if you wouldn't have cut me off, I wouldn't have said it.
Come on, y'all. Let's go.
I'm not even worried about that part. I just don't know how you get off a topic and stay there.
Right, Rich, right here, Rich. Stay right here. Go ahead.
I'm focused. I'm not.
Let him cook so we can get to it. Come on. Go ahead, Rob.
So what I'm saying is that I agree with y'all. I would never want my daughter to date a nigga that much older than her. But you know what? I also live in reality. It's a woman that decided to be a prostitute that had a 2-parent home. Why am I the only one that seems to just accept the fact that sometimes you just can't stop them? I know people who had kids that ended up on crack and then the other kid went to college. I don't want my child, I don't want my daughter, I don't want to see my daughter fucking a nigga that's 20 years older than her either. And I also don't want my son to go out smoking crack. But that doesn't mean that we can stop it. So I'm trying to see, am I wrong for just accepting that if that happens, no different than if my child ended up gay? I don't want my son to suck a dick. But if it happens, okay, so what? I can't stop it. Does that make me less of a parent if my daughter become a lesbian? All I'm saying is it's almost like we verbally talk about it as if we can stop it. And then okay, damn. So I'm supposed to go, shit, I can't get mad at the crack dealer. I can't get mad at the pimp if she chose to let this nigga pimp her. Why am I wrong? Because I I'm willing to just accept the fact that if my child goes down that road, they go down that road. I'm supposed to get mad at the cop for taking the motherfucker to jail for if they committed a crime too? So I'm supposed to get mad at everybody based off the bad decisions that my child made? If my child go to war at 18, 19, because you can sign up, am I supposed to get mad at the goddamn army because she got shot? My plane landed, Campo.
Hey, man, I just say morally, man, as a grown fucking man with kids, there's no way you should accept a grown ass man fucking with a 19-year-old. And that's my problem. I'm not saying it ain't legal, it ain't legal. I'm saying you, nigga, as a man, you shouldn't take that's okay, they could do that. I know some grandmothers got married at 16 back in the gap. That's what it was. But right now, you saw what happened to Shannon. You gonna provocate she legal and that. We cool with that, my nigga. But I'm saying, as a man, a morally black man, you can't say that. You got to frown at that. You have to. Ain't no, oh, I know it's legal. Oh, I'm mad at the crack dealer. No, that ain't messing with a baby. That's selling crack. That's something different. Robbing is something different. Them choices. That grown ass man with me.
Selling crack ain't no worse.
Listen, brother. Listen.
I know motherfuckers who smoke crack at 16, 17.
Okay. All right. What they got to do with anything? I'm talking about that little girl and that grown ass man. You cannot justify that. You can't even put it's kind of right because of that. You said the legal age and then you brought up the kid.
Is there anybody on the panel who, based off my soliloquy, thinks that I'm justifying it?
Hold on. Well, let me jump in real quick because I heard two different things.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
On one hand, I heard you say, I ain't gonna like it. Then on the other hand, I heard you say, how can I be mad at it? So my question is, hold on, Rock. Hold on, Rock. I ain't cut y'all. Hey man, well let me finish. So let me finish. So it maybe don't sound crazy. Now you said, hey, if my daughter did such and such, I ain't gonna like it. My question to you is, why won't you like it then, Rock? Why ain't you gonna like it?
What I'm saying is this. I use this phrase, right? Remember when I told you about if I had to choose? Before I let my daughter fuck with a nigga that's 2-3 years older than her, that's gonna fuck her life up, ain't gonna be shit, and then you got the other nigga that's older but successful, I will choose him. I will accept him.
I heard that example. My question to you again, Rob, you said if my daughter did such and such, you said I ain't gonna like it. I'm asking you now, why did you say you ain't gonna like it? That's the question.
Exactly. And what I'm saying is this. I know how to separate my emotions from reality. She grown. If I can't stop her and she 18, 19, whatever, if she 25 and fuck with a 65-year-old, that's still too old. She just might be a little bit older.
Rob. So look, I'm gonna put it third time.
We're dancing.
Now listen, Rob. Now listen. Hold on, Rob. Because look, we all hold on, Rob. We all understand that it happens, that we can't stop it. We understand that. We all get that. Ain't nobody said otherwise. But you also said I ain't gonna like it. I'm trying to understand, why are you saying you ain't gonna like it? What do you not like about it?
Listen. If my wife leave me, I ain't gonna like it, but I'm gonna accept it.
Nigga, you dancing like a motherfucker, boy.
That boy just danced. That nigga. I've been telling y'all that. I've been telling y'all. Y'all think it be me. I told you it ain't me. I know it ain't me. I am not crazy.
Rocking the club right now, baby.
He can't stand on that shit.
A bunch of politically correct motherfuckers who just don't want to admit what I'm saying, but you don't have to agree. But all I'm saying is this. So it's crazy how we are shamed a 18-year-old, 19-year-old, whatever age that range, for deciding to do what they want to do with their pussy or dick. But then we don't want to hold the government accountable for we ain't mad at them for when that motherfucker go to the army and get shot, they motherfucking head blown out.
Yes, we are, Rock. I am.
Hey, Rock, you sat here and said if your wife leave you, you're not gonna like it. There's a reason why you're not gonna like it. T-Ben is asking you why aren't you gonna like your daughter dating an older man?
That's it, that's all.
Why? I guess because
that nigga too old. That's why, nigga.
That's it. But that's what I'm saying.
Shit, nigga just said, nigga.
But you can't. Let me ask you this. So you can't.
That's it. That's all.
Wait a minute. So y'all niggas don't know how to separate what you don't like from your emotion. I don't like.
Yeah.
Hold on. But I'd rather be a millionaire and not have to work. But goddamn, just because I don't like it, don't mean I ain't gonna accept it. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit that we don't like that we accept.
Well, we trying to find out why do you not? We want you to say it though, Rock. What don't you like about it?
Why, when it comes to an adult, we want to fight against what we don't like with what we have to accept. You don't have to like none of it. You ain't gonna stop it.
Rock, do you like the way our community moving right now, Rock?
As a whole, no.
But you accept it though, right?
Fuck no, nigga.
Do you hear your logic right now, Rock?
Guess what?
Accountability, Rock.
Now hold on. I'm glad he asked.
Accountability.
Now watch this. Hold on.
That's my favorite word right there.
No, but hold on. I still got you because you want to know why? Watch this. Y'all daughter ain't my motherfucking daughter, and my daughter ain't child niggas' daughter. Boom.
Hey, we a community though, Rock.
Nigga, your daughter ain't my daughter ain't child daughter.
That don't mean I want that to happen to your daughter.
Nah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Hey, hold on. Listen to
each one teach one. Each one teach one, man.
Nigga. Okay, so stop going to the strip club.
I don't go to strip club.
I don't go to the strip club.
That ain't my point.
I don't do that. I don't participate in tricking my money out.
See what I'm saying? So look, if we gonna call it out, let's just call it out and stop playing political games. The strip club is full of niggas up to 60 years old. That's in the club that's getting their ass cheeks and their pussy is hunching on grown men.
Hey, Rock, do the honorable thing and say it. Do the honorable thing, Rock. Do the honorable thing and say, I wouldn't want my daughter fucking with no old nigga. That's all that's honorable. I don't want just say that.
Fucking with a no good nigga. I don't care what age he is.
Okay.
Hey, Rock, hey, Rock. I'm gonna be real.
You gotta show some honor.
You gotta
have some honor.
Look, Rock, I remember a couple of shows ago. You was talking about 18 is grown, they can make their own decision. You said about 15 minutes ago. Now you saying the ones that started these strip clubs, the shaking, doing all that stuff on grown men, as if there's a difference since they all legal.
Okay, so guess what? Every now and then I catch myself saying good morning, but I practice not saying it no much because that's not a word of positive motivation and it gives off negative energy. I was raised for 40 fucking years to say good morning, nigga. So that's no different. So if I say that sometimes, that's a psychological thing. That doesn't mean that's what I mean literally.
Okay, all right.
That's all I'm
saying. We only could take a man for his words.
What's our next topic, man? Come on.
All right, y'all.
You got to do the honorable thing, Rock. You have to be honorable. No, he have to be honorable with men. Honorable. You have to do the honorable thing.
Take your water break.
Hey, Rich, how about this, Rich? Just agree to disagree, nigga.
If that ain't that's the honorable thing for the youth, for the kids, for the you can't right, that message is ooh.
All right, mute y'all mics real quick.